Her heart beats in your chest. Your mother tells me how brave you are. I am so proud. I will be there tomorrow. Aw, that's... Ah!
Oh dear.
I'm about to die.
Oh, this is happening.
I died. Well...
Oh, it took me by surprise as well.
And the last page is in the morgue.
I still need like 2 pages.
There's a page over here.
Oh,
Spider
okay.
senses set to level venti-caffeination.
Dear Diary, in the waiting room change, waiting for them to set up the new one. New medications have me feeling nauseous. The new doctor is checking me out. Dr. Summers, I want to get back to feeling better. Weird stuff going down in the hospital. People having weird dreams, waking up with bruises or something. I don't know. I don't think I've had any nightmares. There have been more corporate types around. From the Orochi group, I guess. They sort of run the hospital, maybe. They'll bring in more amazing tech. Something to make this all better. I can hope. One of them had a look at me. Dr. Summers didn't look happy. Nobody likes having a boss breathing down their neck, I guess.
And then there's one of the pages is in this room.
Oh, I already got this one.
Okay, so you should be like find the 5th page.
Yep.
That's in the morgue.
Done, done, done.
Identification accepted. Access granted.
Oh, this is a nice place.
Scanning.
Are you coming out, or are you just gonna stay in there? There's a journal here. Hard writing in the dark, phone's not working, just make weird noises like talking, but not. Trapped. We came down here to escape. All the morgue doors are locked with keypads. We're gonna brute force the key codes. Everyone has a block of numbers. There are 8 of us. 4 doors. We'll start at 0000 and work our way up to 99999. I have my notebook, so I'm keeping record. When we stop for breaks, everyone shouts their last number, and I write it down. Borrowed a pen from Makiko. She's a little girl, not sure where her parents are. The pen is bright pink and shows in the dark. My God, 3 dead. Died in their sleep. Yasmin, Nori, and Sal. We panicked. We tried to go back up the elevator. No good. We covered the bodies. We're huddled in the other end of the hall. Makiko cried and cried. I've been singing songs from her English class with her to keep calm. One stuck in my head. There were 5 in a bed, and the little one said, roll over, so they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were 4 in a bed, and the little one said, I asked her not to sing that one. I'm taking over door 1 for poor Yasmin, but it's a mess. Yasmin got confused. She needs to write things down. Makiko gave her something to write. The numbers on the walls. She called out 21342, but then the wall says 21432. She may have skipped some numbers. I think she might be dyslexic. Was dyslexic. Marla's dead. In her sleep she started choking like she was drowning. She died. Body damp, but no other water. What the hell is happening? Everyone turns to me because I work security. What do I do now? There are 4 of us now. No one wants to sleep. Keep checking out my gun when no one's looking. Haven't told them I have it. Gotta find the key code. There are 4 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. Soon she died. I saw it and felt it happen. He fell asleep next to me. Then blood cuts all over. He screamed and screamed something about Mr. In-Between coming for us. Now he's dead. I moved the body with the others. What is a fucking key code? Fuck trying to be calm for Makiko. She said she talked to Mr. In-Between last night. I don't know what that means. What's going on there up above? Now there are 2 of us. Gerald is dead. He was entering codes into door 2 and then just lost it. Started shouting, screamed that he remembered the first and last digits in each code were the same room number. Said it didn't matter. Said the world already ended. We're all that's left and this is hell. He got violent. Busted the keypads on rooms 2 and 4. We shot him dead. Didn't want to. Thought he'd hurt Makiko. He got up to 47014, I think. That was the last number he screamed over and over again. So hard to keep track. We're huddled together. No one's gonna sleep. Makiko keeps nodding off. I pinch her so hard she cries. Breaks my heart, but we're not sleeping. Why is this happening? Makiko is gone. We dozed off, she screamed. A long scream that grew fainter, like she was falling down a deep hole. But there's no hole, no way out. All that's left is her coat and her pen. It shows bright pink in the dark. Mr. In-Between got her. It's gonna get me. This fucking keep coat can't stay awake. There was one in the bed, and the little one said good night.
He peels his face off. If you go in the first person.
It's Freddy Krueger, man.
Yeah, he
Over
did.
here is little
Actually,
Makiko's...
that looks like his tongue. Like he pulled it out.
Oh, man. Oh, good in without taking a closer look at that.
So, we have to figure out the key code in order to get in.
Oof.
And these people are all dead.
Oh, man, look at her face.
Yeah, she was acting like she was drowning.
Yeah. Alright, so... Two, 1, 4, 3, 2 is the last one that they tried. Okay, so Yasmin was the one that was on this door, and she's dyslexic, which means that she missed a few numbers between 18341, or it is a number between 18341 and 184.
Domo arigato, domo domo.
So,
What's it between, sorry?
18341 and 18431. It's still quite a lot of numbers, though.
Oh my god, who did it?
18351.
Awesome.
The schematics this unit has access for this building indicate that this is where the organs and bodies brought from the hospital are delivered. Bingo, bingo, bingo! Oops.
Oh, we got the other interesting room in here.
That's a
Scanning.
body.
Scanning. Spider senses set to level venti-caffeination.
What? I saw something.
What?
No, I
What?
walked in here. Something walked through that door over there.
It's the man in between.
Don't be messing with me now.
I'm not.
Oh god. Oh, what's that? That shadow. That ain't right.
It's a cool
Taste
effect.
natural.
though. Taint natural. Taint right. The Journal of Dr. Daryl Ellswick. Entry 1. First and foremost, I want to know that I do not regret any of this. Second, I've erased all of my data here. My work is hidden in a place and I only know where it is. Whoever is reading this, if you want my work, you'll need me alive. These are not my technical notes, but a personal account of what happened. Where do I begin? My name is Dr. Daryl Ellswick. I'm the surgeon for Valley. It is my job to put the human flesh into their cyborgs, to add the biological component that makes them work, to bring humanity to transhumanity. I have moved on from the clumsy clay. I perform surgery on the soul, but we will get to that. My dreams are strange. Where do we start? I was as shocked as anyone when Unit 991 went berserk. Gutting an employee, we managed to shut it down. We kept it in cold storage, halting the implementation process until we could know more about the donor. Human parts have become scarce, you see, and our supplier became less and less selective on where the material was procured. I did not realize, not then, I did not know who rested in the metal shell. I did not know the name Maru Uno. The world may never know the artistry of Maru Uno. He was one of the best of his ghastly craft. You see, he was imprisoned for a much more minor crime. The world will not know him as a mass murderer of prolific skill, and depending on who reads this, they might never know. The meat in my machine was of a killer, and something of his dreadful self lived on in that tissue. But that was impossible. I had not used the brain, and yet he haunted his tissue and organs. Something spiritual was happening. I knew it once the dreams started. Mine were strange, but the dreams of the patient were worse. That's when I had a theory of what may have been happening. 4. Carl Jung teaches us of the communal unconscious, the shared space where we, as a species, store concepts and thought archetypes. It had to be that. Mara Uno haunted us in our dreams, one shared space between us all. Carl Jung teaches us of the archetypes that make up our being. We are each a multiplicity, and one of those archetypes found its way into Unit 991. What I detected was not the ghost of Mara Uno, but a shard of him. A distilled piece of him, more pure, more than any human. Here I began my study in earnest. And 5. I studied, I visited the places that shown to me in the dreams, and I found undiscovered crime scenes of Mara Uno. Ghastly, yes, of course. I took no pleasure in the deaths, but the man's artistry, it cannot be denied. His arrangement and attention to detail, his dedication to unity of effect. I can compartmentalize my brain enough to acknowledge the aesthetic genius. And here my more esoteric studies went deeper as well, through books in certain deep sections of Orochi's electronic archives. I read, I experimented as well. The surgical met the spiritual, craft met art, knowledge met intuition. And 6. And now the patients who dreamed of him awoke in the night with physical wounds. How was this possible? How could Mara Uno still influence the physical, if his remains had been destroyed? I searched and discovered there are still scraps of his anatomy left. I collected these parts, cared for them as though they were relics. I fused all of my musings together, my science, my spiritualism. I performed certain rites. I constructed a sign using what remained of Mara Uno, and I made offerings. Then he came to me. He became solid and sharp in my dreams. And those he visited began to die. Oh, good job. And final entry. Sleep comes soon. If you have opened this entry, you have also opened the door. I built the shrine in Mara Uno in cold storage. I locked it up. When the one below silver forms a marriage with the one below tin, they consummate their union and multiply, making a key. It is so beautiful, so perfect. All impurities of the soul have been stripped away. It is simple and elegant. I will sleep soon. I do not know if he will come to reward or punish me. Perhaps I will be distilled down to my essence, defined as an archetype. I regret none of this. You should be regretting all of this. And you did the other part that was needed.
Yep. So...
Oh, that wasn't fair. You bastards. I was like genuinely holding my breath watching
There's
that.
more over here. I'm dying.
Huh? Where did you go?
That didn't happen. That was weird. That guy just zapped me and then he died.
Mara Uno. So okay, so in order to build the cyborgs, Orochi was harvesting human remains.
Mm-hmm.
Mara Uno was imprisoned for a different crime, died, had his remains brought here, and stuck in some of the machines, and then his ghost started haunting them. So, and the more of him that was collected together, the more the ghost manifested.
Mm.
So there's a little bit of the murderer and everything.
Wonderful.
And Diary says, I can't feel anything. Something went wrong. I got out. I was not supposed to, but something went wrong. I took control. I got out and found my way back to the hospital. Something bad happened here. I found you, but I can't find Jack. Can't find me. What's going on? My footsteps sound like clanking. I remember I shouldn't be able to remember. I remember the cold steel table on my back. I remember hearing snip, crunch, snip, crunch, snip, crunch. I remember my chest opening, like a Venus flytrap in Rewind. I'm sorry, Diary. I'm going to dissect you, like they dissected me. I'm going to leave pieces of you. Someone will come. Someone will find you and put you back together. And maybe they'll find Jack and know how to put him back together. Jack?
Where's Jack?
It's really existential.
Yeah. Oh, why did that sound off just then? Don't like
So that's why the cyborgs were so susceptible when the filth came out first.
They're
Because there was
made of-
already a...
Oh,
people,
man.
and
The
there's
arms are wiggling.
Yeah. They wiggle.
They're evil people, like
Yeah.
the
So
evil
it's
guy.
psychopaths, basically.
It's a little
The
bit
dead
like
murderer.
the Robo-Brains from Fallout that were bad. There's also lore over there.
Okay.
Over here.
you introduce human element to anything and it's going to fuck up sooner or later.
Yes.
Yeah, but they have that that super serial killer. His remains are a little bit of him is in every single one of the cyborgs. That's why they could get found. That's why they got corrupted so easy. Okay, now the passcode is the atomic numbers of the elements below 10, and yeah, it needs a passcode.
The elements below 10.
10 and what was the other one? It was in the diary.
Oh gosh, I don't even know.
I think you said the one below silver and the one below 10.
Oh, but yeah, okay.
The elements below what, sorry?
Silver and tin, I believe. I'm gonna try. Oh, I got it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Reactivate security 5 for dealing with the trial.
I think oh, security 5.
Oh, there you go.
This unit will help you. This unit fears that the population in cold storage has responded to you opening the door. Please follow this unit.
It's not letting me attack these guys.
No.
Okay, we should follow security 5 then.
I like being at the back.
Call the elevator.
Oh my god, slam on it.
This just got real! Then, you must escape. This unit will hold them here. Get out before they can kill you!
But security 5!
Yeah. No, security 5!
No! Oh, that's not cool, man. I know it's just like one aspect of her, I think. I hope. Oh,
You didn't
yay!
think I could come back?
Yay!
Consciousness skips between machines. I just moved to a new body. Perhaps you're thinking about this whole immortality thing from the wrong angle. Just a thought.